Of our double headers coming to you live from the Dubai Sports City. Our first game between Fly Emirates and Dubai Wanderers is ready. And we've got both the captains, Usman representing Fly Emirates and Danny representing Dubai Wanderers. I've got the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar, also with us. And Usman has got the coin. Let's flip it. Oh, there's a... Tail. Okay. Dan, you've won the toss. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a ball first now.
What do you recommend when you saw this pitch this afternoon?
I think it's pretty similar to how it always looks here. We always feel that it's quite tricky to bat during the day, so we'll be looking to utilise our seamers early on.
What is the kind of total you're trying to restrict them to?
Look, it doesn't really matter to us. Our strength is our batting, so we're more than happy chasing whatever time.
Do well for today.
Thank you very much.
Usman, you lost the toss. Had you won it, what you had done?
Yeah, lose the toss, but first I'm same for bowling first because second time is just little bit moisture for outfield, and his wicket is so is 180, 190 is second batting for chaseable. This wicket, all wicket is last. The second time is definitely your much moisture and ball little bit swing. That's it.
What is the type of target you're trying to set?
200.
Oh, that's a good target. And any changes in your team that played the last match?
Yeah, two changes, and today is Nigel Fernandez will come, and one is Mr. Afkar. He's a new guy. I'm already started by my inter-department Emirates, and he's a new guy. For today is the first match, second match. Is changed. Last match he's not playing, and today is second match. He's a good player, and that's it.
So go well and all the best for today. So the news from the centre is that Dubai Wanderers have won the toss and they will have a bowl first. So the toss was won by Dubai Wanderers and they have decided to bowl first. Let's look at the batting side, which is Fly Emirates, represented by Senthil Prabhu, Ansar Haseez, Irfan Arif, Krishna Chandran, Usman Mushtaq, Afkar Amruddin, Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan, Shamim Ali, Milap Philip, Mohammad Ubaidullah and Nigel Fernandez. So that's the Fly Emirates team. Let's look at the Dubai Wanderers team that won the toss. They are going to bowl first. Kamran Shaheen, Clint Berkshaw, Danny Pawson, their captain, Brandon Wali, James Gehring, Aaron White, Abdullah Kayani, Navlesh Naidu, Ben Wilgloss, Avinash Karia and Kobe Hurft. So a good contest in sight between these two teams. And let's see what kind of a score Fly Emirates want to put up on the board. Of course, when I spoke to the captain at the toss, he mentioned that he's looking at something close to 200 runs, which is a good target on this pitch. But of course, Danny, who was the bowling captain, didn't worry too much about the runs on the board because he feels that his strength as a team is batting. So let's see now. It's going to be a very, very good contest between both these sides. Temperatures are in the mid-20s and slowly it's getting cooler once the sun sets and we are going to have a cracker on a game on our hands. So both these, the fielding side already getting their positions intact and warming up. They're waiting for the batting side to come in. The first two batsmen walking in now for Fly Emirates. A lot of responsibility on their shoulders to get their team off to a good start. The power play is going to be very crucial. And both these batsmen walking out now. Senthil, a very, very important batsman, Senthil Prabhu, as far as their batting is concerned. And he is accompanied by Hashiz Ansar, who's another good batsman for Fly Emirates. Both these two, all eyes will be on Senthil Prabhu to give them a good start. They have some good batsmen in their ranks. Nigel Fernandez, Krishna Chandran Karate is another very, very good batsman and an all-rounder bowler also. And of course, Milan Philip, is another good player. So they've got a good side, but it's all down to how you perform on that given day. The umpires are ready in the middle. Batsmen taking their guard. And it's going to be Senthil who's going to face the first ball of this double header. And Navlesh is the bowler. We are all in readiness, and here we go. Nicely guided. Opened the face of the bat, but the fielder quickly there to pounce onto the ball, and no run results of the first delivery. Oh, that's width given, but lucky that it didn't go off for a 4. Senthil must be kicking himself. That ball was meant to be hit to the boundary, but it went straight to the fielder at point, and still no run on the board. Good in-swinger coming into the batsman, but a quick call for a single, and Fly Emirates open their account. With Senthil, must be feeling really, really good. Once again hit on the pads, running down to fine leg. So both the openers opening their account. Well, this is played nicely, but there is a fielder there at third man, and just a single. So runs coming in singles at the moment. Oh, this one carried nicely. There was a bit of bounce. And that's the end of the first over. So after 1 over, Emirates are 3 without loss. So over number 2 to be bowled by Kamran. This one is bowled nicely. Came in. Wrapped the batsman on the pad, but no damage done. It's a pretty good start by Wanderers. They're not giving any loose deliveries, not giving any freebies to the batsmen to open their arms. The power play very, very crucial for any team to get off to a good start. So far, both these batsmen have looked a little jittery on the wicket. Oh, that's way wayward. And that's going to be first extras. And 5 runs coming off that. So a bonus to Emirates. Oh, this was really out. I guess it just slipped out of his hand. And runs, however they come, are always welcome. Good call by the batsman and a quick single taken. There is a bit of an overthrow, but there is cover. So 1 more to the total now. Both these batsmen are trying to get their eye in. Oh, a swing and a miss. Five for no wicket so far. We are in over number 2. This is the first of our double headers today on Super Saturday. Emirates are playing Dubai Wanderers. And if you joined us late, Dubai Wanderers have won the toss and they are bowling. Trying to guide that, but missing it completely. Collected by the wicketkeeper. Another dot ball. So this has been a good over from Kamran so far, apart from that wide. Oh, this is in the air, but there is a fielder. And this will be the first wicket. So Ansar is fallen now to trying to up the ante. And really it was a nothing shot.
Previously there was a wide boundary.
And
What happened? That's not added to the score.
and straight to the fielder. So the first wicket for Fly Emirates falls. And Ansar is... or is it Senthil? We'll just have a... Irfan is the new batsman walking in. But...
Usman bhai. Usman bhai. Usman bhai.
So, Irfan Arif is the new batsman that has walked in on the fall of Ansar's wicket. An early wicket for the bowling side after winning the toss. And this has been a good start so far by the Wanderers. Pushed back to the bowler. And a wicket for in that over. And after 2 overs, Fly Emirates are 9 for 1. Navlesh starting his second over. First ball went for a single. So runs are coming in singles. Early wicket has already fallen for Fly Emirates. So the repair work will have to be done. And Senthil is going to be key of how he starts. He's getting his eye in. Once again, swing for the bowler. Inviting the drive. But in the end, missing the line completely. Here's a look at the last wicket. Trying to hit it over the bowler's head. Just got the elevation but did not get the distance. And it's caught nicely. Once again, this is a lovely shot and this is racing away to the boundary. The fielder behind it cuts it off. And the batsmen go for 2 runs. So the first attacking stroke for this game coming from the bat of Senthil. Once again flashing hard. There is swing for the bowlers. And as we get into the evening, under the lights, there will be even more swing. Have a good line and length. You definitely can trouble the batsman. This has been a good over for Navlesh so far. Just the 2 coming off it. Yeah, this is in the air, but fall safe. And the batsmen take another single. So 12 now. And Irfan, the new batsman. Is ready to face now. Oh, this is beautifully hit. This is a superb shot. Straight over the bowler's head. Out of the park for a 6. And that's the end of the 3rd over. So, Fly Emirates slowly getting into the groove after 3 overs, 18 for 1. Kamran starts over number 4 now. His first over went for 6 runs. Once again, into the body of the batsman, but it was played down, and still a single is taken. So, Fly Emirates are slowly getting a move on now in their innings. Senthil batting on 7, and his partner Irfan with that 6 is on 6 at the moment. That's a lovely shot straight over the bowler's head. Once again, trying to replicate that shot. Misses the line completely. Beaten all ends up. It's played nicely but fielded well in the covers. A single results. One more to the total, now 20 with the loss of that early wicket. Ansar is the man out for Fly Emirates. Oh, this is another quick single. So the calling is really good between both these batsmen, and they are stealing runs which should not be given for singles. The scoreboard is moving around, which is a good sign, even though not too many boundaries hit. 21 now. Here's the first wicket. That was the last delivery. I stand corrected. There is a fielder over there. And a single result. So that's the end of the 4th over. Just 4 coming of that. 22 for 1 after 4. Navlesh to continue. He's into his 3rd over. His 2 overs went for 12 previously. Oh, this is flayed now. But beautiful fielding in the deep. And the batsmen come back for 2 runs. So this is good cricket all round. He really hit that in the air over point. Once again trying to cut that. Misses the line completely. Senthil is not happy with himself. He's on 10 of 16 and his partner has had a good start. Irfan 9 of 6. 25 on the board for Fly Emirates. Once again, outside the off stump, completely missing the line. Dot balls. Nicely bowled, cut in. Getting the batsman to hop a little with that delivery. It's a good spell by both these two opening bowlers. Boundaries are hard to come by. Singles and twos is the order of play at the moment. Once again trying to heave that. Oh, there is a chance. Batsman was not in the frame when that ball was thrown. And had that hit the stumps, Senthil was a goner. But anyway, all's well that ends well. 4 coming off that over 2. 5 overs up. And Emirates are 26 for 1. I'll take a break and now I'll hand you over to my co-commentator, Atiq Nizam.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cyrus. Good evening to all our viewers. After 5 overs, 26 for 1. We're back. So 26 for 1. This is a very good period of play by the Wanderers. They've kept things really tight. They bowled some very nice tight lines and lengths, not giving too much room for the batters to freeze arms. And Senthil Prabhu, who's usually a very attacking batter, has been kept quiet. 11, 12 of 20 for him. Very unlike Senthil Prabhu. Yasita Bekun not in the playing 11 today for the Fly Emirates. So is Fayaz Frank, Amin Miflal. So losing so many of their top players here, the Fly Emirates today, maybe due to duty. Ansar Rashid is another very hard hitting batter brought into the fold, but unfortunately today not able to capitalize, getting dismissed quite cheaply. But now with Senthil Prabhu and Irfan Arif out there, two very good players, I'll tell you, but they've been kept quiet up to some extent. Irfan Arif has just got a start. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he goes about it today. Oh, that's a big hit, but does not time it enough. Plays it down to the long off. The Wanderers, on the other hand, are a very good team as well. Both some very, very good players amongst their ranks. They've been really very, very consistent with their performance as well. Kamran Shaheen bowling his third over on the trot. He's bowled extremely well so far. Oh, an opportunity just wide of that fielder. Point, a diving attempt. The fact of the matter here is that we've seen more often than not how strong Senthil Prabhu is on the offside. Today, the Dubai Wanderers seem to have picked that. They've kept things very tight. They've plugged that field at deep point in order to give some protection for that shot in which Sindhi Prabhu is really strong at. 30 for 1, 5.4 overs. Oh, good delivery. They've kept it very, very tight for him, not giving him too much room to free his arms, not bowling to Sindhi Prabhu's strength here in this case. Sindhi Prabhu, he should be quite aware of the fact that it's just only a matter of time before the oppositions pick on his weakness and his strengths and then try to strive for him. Bowling tighter lens to his weakness. There you go. Now a deep third has been put down as well. Oh, that's a good looking shot. A magnificent shot by Sendil Prabhu. We've said it more often than not. He's a very strong offside dominant player. This time it was pitched and he goes straight towards that cover region. Just look at that magnificent hitting. Very, very well played. Gets a boundary to end the over. 6 overs done, 34 for 1. Well, there's a change in the bowling. Another very, very good player comes in. Abdullah Kayani comes into the attack. A left-hand spinner, left-arm spinner. One of the top bowlers going around here in the UAE domestic circuit. Very, very talented, this man, Abdullah Kayani. Picks up a bunch of wickets. Going to be very interesting to see how he goes about it today. So 35 for 1. Power play overs done and dusted. Field restrictions have been lifted. Oh, this is skied. There's a fielder coming under it. Can he get it? No, it cannot. Just over his head and it's gone all the way. For a second, the fielder at long on was interested. Was expecting that was coming straight to him. I think that was Clint Birkinshaw at the boundary line. But a wonderful strike there from Irfan Arif. He moves on to 17 now, 42 on the board. 6.4 overs. Good delivery, a quicker delivery there by Abdullah Kayani. He's not those bowlers where you can try and hit him every ball out of the park. He's very clever, he's very smart, he's very particular with his lines and lengths, Abdullah Kayani. So, Irfan Arif, he's got to be a bit careful. He's got a good start, 17 of 12. Ben Wilgos there behind the stumps. Usual live wire. Asking the question from the third umpire. So no damage is done after 7 overs. 42 for 1. A good over from Abdullah Khani. 8 runs come off that over. So Avinash Karia comes into the attack and comes down the track. There's a fielder coming under it and a very good catch there. A brilliant take by the field point. And that was Aaron Wright with a very, very good catch. Sendil Prabhu losing patience. And this was a result due to some very tight bowling previously. And Sendil Prabhu, slightly a lapse of concentration, trying to go through the on-field and mistiming that, getting it towards the top edge of the bat. And a very good catch by Aaron Wright. Sendil Prabhu departs. He's gone for 19 of 25 balls. Fly Emirates 42 for 2. Alright, so the new batter has walked into bat. The skipper, Usman Mushtaqin at number 4. Well, he's got a job to do because the Fly Emirates are in a spot of bother. 42 for 2. They're going at just less than a run a ball. They'll need to up their ante. Try and get some runs on. That's beautifully played there by Usman Mushtaq. Flicked off the pads. And he's off the mark straight away there, the skipper. So Irfan Arif, he's been there for 13 balls. He's scored 17 runs. He's got a job to do. He's got to make sure that he digs deep, does not throw his wicket away, because the Fly Emirates cannot afford to lose any more wickets at this stage. Comes down the track, but does not look like it's going to be any difference, because very, very nearly getting caught there at long off. It is the skipper Danny Pawson on the boundary line. And that was just perhaps in an awkward height for him, but nevertheless will go down as an opportunity. Irfan Arif, full extension of the arms. Very, very nearly getting caught there at long off. He's been given an opportunity. The question is, how costly is that going to be? Because Irfan Arif is one of those batters who can be extremely devastating on his day. And they say fortune favors the brave. Can this be Irfan Arif's night today? That's nice. He swept behind square. They get a couple of runs. So Avinash Karia Picking up a wicket of the very first ball of his spell. Since then, he's gone for 9 runs. Irfan Arif on 25. With a couple of runs, the 50's come up for the Fly Emirates. It's taken some time. It's come in the 8th over. 51 for 2. Oh, that's a big shot. That is a massive shot. That has gone all the way towards the ICC panels. Brilliant strike there by Irfan Arif to end the over. What a shot. Brilliant. Look at that. Irfan Arif. Well, he seems like he's come out to the centre with a plan. 8 overs done, 57 for 2. So Abdullah Kayani continues. So the Wanderers have managed to get a crucial wicket. Now they've got to make sure that they stop this onslaught from Irfan Arif, who seems to be extremely solid out there. But he's got to make sure that he does not throw his wicket away. He does have the tendency to get a few boundaries here and there and then just bring out some loose shots and get caught out in the deep. So he's got to make sure that he plays a long one here. A bit of yes and no. A direct hit. And he's got a direct hit. Usman Mushtaq slightly hesitated at the middle of the pitch. There was a bit of a yes and no. If he had taken off straight away, he would have made his crease. But just look at that. A bit of a stutter towards the middle there. Yes, no. And that little bit of a hesitation costed his wicket. A direct hit. And Usman Mushtaq, unfortunately, has to make the long walk back to the dressing room. Does not trouble the scorer as much, the skipper. Usman Mushtaq departs for 1. Fly Emirates now in a spot of bother. It's 57 for 3. So Krishna Karate, a UAE international capped player, walks out to bat for the Fly Emirates at number 5. He's a very, very good all-rounder, Krishna Karate. He's got a job to do now here. Oh, very close, very, very close. Abdullah Kayani is practically pleading to the umpire. But it felt like that was going down leg side, and that's exactly what umpire Akbar Ali is pointing out. Umpire Akbar Ali, an internationally capped umpire. So very experienced, very talented. He does not get many decisions wrong. Well, they've all gone upstairs. Umpire Shiju at the third umpire's region has gone upstairs. They're all celebrating Irfan Arif. Was there some part of the foot that he dragged off the crease? This is going to be a very interesting call for the third umpire. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, goodness gracious. He was slightly short of his crease. He did drag his foot ever so slightly out of the crease. But the question is, did he manage to drag it back inside? This is a crucial moment in the game. Just look at that. At that moment, the foot is out of the crease. Ben Wilgross is usually so quick with the gloves, but it did seem like, was there any part of the foot, was there any part of the boot behind the crease? Well, I'm happy that to sit here in the comm box and not be wearing the third umpire's hat at this stage. In fact, the third umpire has ruled it in the favor of the batter. So Irfan Arif survives. Wonderful, wonderful glove work there by Ben Wilgoss. He's one of the best wicket keepers going around here in the domestic circuit in the UAE. Ben Wilgoss, brilliant stuff. Very quick hands. Oh, that's magnificent. That is class for you. Irfan Arif is showing exactly why he's been rated amongst one of the best. Well, it's just not all about power from this man. He's got class, he's got finesse, he's got touch. And he brings all that to the table when he walks out to bat. 9 overs done, 61 for 3. So Avinash Korea continues. His second over. Good delivery there. Just nicely flighted. In fact, Krishna Karati being very, very watchful with that. .62 for 3. Nicely swept there in front of square. Irfan Arif has got a boundary. That's a brilliant placement there by Irfan Arif. Now he's beginning to show his full repertoire of strokes. It's not all about power. It's not all about banging the ball. He's making sure to play a responsible knock here now. The last couple of boundaries have been sheer timing and placement. Oh, good delivery once again. Just look at that take. Ben Wilgoss, you little pocket dynamite. He's absolutely brilliant behind the stumps there, Ben Wilgoss. That climbed on him. Oh, look at that. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant delivery. Good delivery by Avinash Karia. Great work behind the stumps from Ben Wilgoss. 66 for 3 now. Irfan Arif. He's got to make sure that he plays a responsible knock. He's got to go on and make a big one here tonight for the Fly Emirates. That's hit hard. He's got the gap. And has he got a boundary? Yes, he has. So Irfan Arif continuously keeps finding the boundaries in regular intervals. And that is beginning to do a world of good into the innings of the Fly Emirates. He moves on to 43 now, 70 on the board. The last 5 overs have become very, very beneficial. Well, I've been joined here in the comments by Mr. Cyrus. Cyrus, welcome back. Interesting to say the list is there. He's misguided it. There's an opportunity, Cyrus.
Yes,
and the catch has been taken.
You said that too early that he's the guy putting the runs. But yes, that's a big wicket. And that's what the problem is. When you get runs in an over, you don't need to hit every ball out of the park. And he has lost an opportunity. He got his eye in, but he has fallen prey now. And that's the 4th wicket down, halfway through the innings. And Fly Emirates are in a spot of bother, 70 for 4. Now you see, you've already got 8 runs and 9 runs in the over. But the non-striker should also talk.
Yeah, true. There's some people who they're used to playing one way.
So halfway through the Fly Emirates innings, and what a crucial moment. Just when things were slowly opening up for them, they lose their frontline batsman, Irfan Arif, who's been the man who has scored the runs for them, 43 of 25. And Clint got him straight at long on of the bowling of Avinash. So Avinash has got 2 wickets. Now let's see the new batsman walking in. Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan is the new batsman. So 2 new batsmen on the crease. And really you have to start again from where you left off. 70 for 4 now. Abdullah bowling his 3rd over. So far gone for 12 in his earlier 2 overs. Nicely bowled. Bit of turn. And good bounce also on this wicket. Yes, there were cracks when I saw that. And the spinners are making full use of it. This one is a long hop. Nicely pulled in front of square, and that will go for 4. So the bat ball has been dispatched. And really Emirates will have to slowly but surely now start getting a move on. They definitely need 160, 170 bare minimum on this wicket if they want to make a match of this. Oh, this one is missed. Krishna lucky to survive. Not much room to cut that delivery, and the wicketkeeper has been absolutely spot on for the Wanderers. Once again, just pushing it into the gap, calling for a quick single, keeping the scoreboard going. 75 now. Once again, beating the batsman all ends up. This is good bowling by Abdullah. He's got a good flat trajectory. And he's bowling stump to stump, not giving away too much room to the batsman. Lovely delivery once again, right on the money. So that's the end of the 11th over. And after 11 overs, Fly Emirates are 75 for 4. $75 for 4. Spinners are getting good purchase on this wicket. So far 4 bowlers have been used by Wanderers. Avinash bowling his 3rd over now. Once again flicked off the legs. Looking for 2. The call is for 2, and this is good running between the wickets. Good early call. And you have to keep the scoreboard moving. And that's what Krishna Karate is doing at the moment. He's on 8 of 7 deliveries. His partner has yet to open his account. Once again, reaching to the pitch of the ball and flicking it through for another single. Using his feet well to the spinners, Krishna. Making sure that he negates the spin. .78 now. Run rate at 6.8. They definitely would like that to go up. They still have close to 8 overs remaining after this. But they need to string a partnership. The problem in their innings is that they've lost wickets at regular intervals and they have not strung a partnership. So it's key now with these two trying to get a move on. Trying to play the sweep. But not getting too much out of it. Just a single. 4 have come so far in this over. No big overs as yet for Fly Emirates. Once again trying to cut that. Beaten all ends up. The Wanderers have not allowed things to slip. This one has just flown off the outside edge. And this will run away to the boundary. So a lucky boundary for Fly Emirates of the last delivery of the over. 7 coming off it. And after 12 overs, it's 83 for 4. .83 for 4 now after 12 overs. 8 coming off Avinash's last over. And a new bowler, Clint, is coming on to bowl. Once again, Krishna Kumar is the man facing him. He's on 1. That will be called a wide. Good take by the wicketkeeper. That was going away from him. 1 more to the extras. 1 more to the total now, 84. These two are slowly stringing a partnership. 14 of between them. Once again, this is a better line. Trying to invite the drive. Krishna Kumar beaten. And the wicketkeeper collects very cleanly. Lights taking their toll here at the ICCA Oval grounds. Beautiful weather to play cricket. And slowly the evening will settle in with the temperatures dropping further. Oh, this one is a lovely slow Yorker. Right on the money. And played right till the end. He saw that delivery. So this is some good variation bowling by Clint. All the bowlers for Dubai Wanderers have been really good, sharp. Oh, this one has flown off the edge. No slip, and it flies over third man for 4. Streaky boundary, but nevertheless a boundary. Trying to cut that. Had there been a slip, he was a goner. But you don't have a slip in the 13th over. And that boundary takes the score to 88 now. with Krishna Kumar on 5. They'll have to take some risk. And so long as the runs come, whichever way they come, for the batting side, it's a bonus. It's pulled away nicely. The fielder slipped a little, and I think it's a bit of an ankle twist, but he's fine. I think his leg got stuck. 2 runs were taken off that last delivery. Once again, slower delivery, cut nicely for another single. So the runs are coming now for Fly Emirates. But they really need some big overs to propel this total beyond 160. Bit of changes to the field. Square leg comes up. And long on moves back. Once again played nicely into the gap. Beautiful timing from Krishna Kumar. And another. There is a call. And we've gone upstairs. Looks a close affair. The throw was right onto the stumps. We'll wait for the third umpire signal. But the batsman is nodding his head. So he is confident that he's made his ground. Let's have a look. They called straight away for 2. The fielder coming in, charging in. He's still not crossed the line. Where is the ball? Has he crossed the line? The line belongs to the umpire. We'll have to wait and see. It's a very, very close affair. And from here it looks that he has not made his ground, because when the ball hits the stump, the bat is on the line. The line belongs to the umpire. We'll wait for the third umpire signal, but this looks by the naked eye that he is gone. But we'll wait for the third umpire. Has he made his ground? The big question. We're waiting for the third umpire, still not declared. Generally, when the replay keeps on going, it goes in favor of the batsman, but we'll wait and see whether the third umpire's decision favors the batsman or the fielding side. This is really a very close one. The ball was collected very cleanly by the bowler, and he has knocked the stumps off with the ball in his hand. So there's no 2 questions about that. It's just whether the batsman crossed the popping crease or not. And from this angle, what I see at the moment, he's just short by a millimeter. So the verdict is it's out, and that's what we could see from even our cameras. He was short by a millimeter, and this is a very, very crucial wicket. Just when things were looking a little bright, another wicket falls. So Krishna Chandran is walking back to the crease, to the pavilion. Nigel is the new batsman walking out, and Fly Emirates are now 90 for 5. Excellent throw from the deep. He charged to the delivery, and he was spot on with the throw. And that has resulted in a run out. So 5 wickets have been taken by the Wanderers. Here's Clint. This is hit nicely by Nigel. And he opens his account of the very first delivery that he faces. 92 for 5. Played off the hips. Avinash bowling his third over. Sorry, his fourth over, in fact, his last over. Once again played nicely, swept. But there is a fielder there, and that will result in a single. So one more to the total now, 95. Krishna moves on to 15. Nigel is just giving him company on 1. He's just come in at that fall of the run out. Once again, just tapped round the corner to square leg. And quick single results. So runs are coming in singles. This has been a very good performance by the Wanderers. They've not allowed the game to slip at any moment. Once again, swept nicely. Oh, there's a hesitation. Yes and no once again. Luckily that the fielder did not pick up the ball cleanly. Otherwise that could have resulted in another wicket. Hesitation between these batsmen. Lucky that no damage done. Once again trying to step out and hit the bowler. Straight down the ground. One more to the total. 14 overs have been completed. Singles of every ball in that last over. 6 coming off it. 98 for 5 now. Fourteen overs gone. 98 for 5. Avinash Karia has bowled his 4 overs for 38, taken 2 wickets. Naidu, Shaheen and Kayani all have bowled 3 overs. Here's Clint. Once again, just dropping his hands and quickly coming for a single. Krishna trying to make sure that the scoreboard is moving. They're not getting too many boundaries. They have to rotate the strike. And the calling has to be absolutely perfect. We've seen some hesitation. And there have been 2 run-outs already. Trying to open the face of the bat and guide that ball down to third man, but missing it. And the wicketkeeper collects. So a dot delivery. Clint into his second over. Once again trying to slash hard. But it's been given as a wide. So the 100 comes up for Fly Emirates. 100 for 5 in the 15th over. And really now they need to press the accelerator in the last 5 overs. They have 5 wickets in hand. Once again, this is in the air. There is a fielder coming under it. And it's dropped. He covered that well. He was right under the delivery. But it just eluded his hands. And is that going to be a crucial one? Here, see the replay. Well underneath the ball. But I think his palms opened last minute. And an easy letdown. Lucky for Fly Emirates. Can that drop catch bring them luck? Calling for a single, but it's not there. The bowler has picked the ball up quickly. Sometimes these dropped catches change the course of the match. Let's see what's up the sleeve of Fly Emirates in the final 5 overs. Krishna batting on 18. Nigel is on 4. Played beautifully. This is a lovely shot from Krishna. This is striking into the fence for 4. Pulled off his hips. In front of square for a boundary. Lovely timing on that. And the placement was absolutely perfect. So welcome boundary for Fly Emirates. And Krishna moves up to 22 now. He's faced 17 deliveries. 105 now for 5. Once again trying to guide that down, but misses the line completely. 8 coming off that over, and after 15 overs, 105 for 5. Run rate is at 7 runs and over. 15 overs have been completed. So the final 5 to go now of the Fly Emirates innings. 105 for 5. Krishna on 22. Nigel on 4. Both these batsmen have to start using the long handle now. This is in the air, but it lands safe between 2 fielders. Oh, Nigel has slipped. So the second run is off. Just 1 to that total. And I've joined in the comm box by my colleague, Atik. Atik, very interesting stage of the game now. 105 for 5.
Well, it certainly is. And thank you very much, Saras. Good evening back to all our viewers. Krishna Karati. He's going to be the man who's got to make sure that he sees the team through in these last 5 overs. harness the strike. A good little partnership there previously. So Krishna Karate, 22 of 19 balls. He's going to be the man who's got to make sure that he sees the team through till the end. So good little partnership there previously between Krishna Karate and Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan. They've just steadied the ship up to some extent now. In these last 5 overs, they've got to make sure that they capitalize on it. Nicely played there. Soft hands. Krishna Karate is a very established cricketer. Played for the UAE national team as well, Krishna Karate. Very experienced. He's got a wealth of experience behind him as well. So he's got to make sure that he goes and plays a long knock and sees the team through here tonight. Nicely played there, soft hands, single down to third man. So 107 for 5. They're going at a decent rate, 6.8 runs and over. It's not the easiest of pitches to say the least. So maybe if they can get to that 150, 160 mark, another 50 runs in the last 4 overs, 40 to 50, 10 to 12 runs and over from here will quite definitely help them, but they've got to make sure that they capitalize in these last few overs. Good delivery there by Danny Pawson, the skipper. Nicely changing his pace, bringing himself into bowl rather late into the attack in the innings. He's brought himself to bowl the 16th over. So Danny Pawson has bowled extremely well so far. Just 2 runs of the first 5 balls. Last ball coming up off the 16th. 107 for 5. Nigel Fernandez on strike and a big heave. An attempted big heave perhaps, but not making contact there. So very good over from Danny Pawson comes to an end. Just 2 runs off his first over. Fly Emirates 107 for 5. So that was the story so far. Sindir Prabhu got a start along with Irfan Arif, who played very well, 43 of 25. But the problem is that they kept losing wickets in regular intervals. Ramakrishnan also got run a ball 8. He was run out by a brilliant throw there by Navalesh. So was Usman Mushtaq, who was run out by a brilliant directed by Aaron Wright as well. So they've been consistently getting the breakthroughs here. That's a good looking shot. A very nice shot there. Pushing for a 2. They get it with ease. Excellent running. Excellent stuff. Very good running by both guys out there. Clint Birkinshaw now into bowling his 3rd over. He's given away 18 runs so far. So he's got to be particular with as to how he finishes things up. It's going to be crucial for the Wanderers. They've got a very good batting lineup here, the Dubai Wanderers. So they've got to make sure that they keep persisting with this lines and lengths. Try and get the breakthrough. Try and limit the Fly Emirates to as minimum as possible. If they can keep them down to about 140, they would believe that they certainly would have done a good job. Another single down to the sweeper cover. So Krishna Karate is playing a very good knock here. 26 so far for him of 23 balls. Fly Emirates in the last 4 overs, they look forward to getting at least another 40 to 45 runs. Every run is like the weight of gold at this stage. Clint Birkinshaw. Oh, good delivery. He has played it, but straight down the throat at the deep third. So Nigel Fernandez perishes in pursuit of some quick runs here for the Fly Emirates. A good delivery there by Clint Birkinshaw, bowling it short and wide. And Nigel Fernandez trying to bring the ram shot out. But all he manages to do is get a top edge. And he flies down to that deep third fielder. A very good catch there on the boundary line. I think that was Kamran Shaheen who completed that catch. So 6 wickets down now, the Fly Emirates. 110 on the board. So Shamim Ali, the new batter for the Fly Emirates. So Nelson on the board now, 111 for 6. Oh, very nearly doing an overthrow there. Great work. Brilliant stuff this is. So last ball coming up of the 17th. That was a replay. Very good running. Look at that. An overthrow, and straight away they made sure they got the capitalize, and they picked up 3 runs there as well. So a couple of slightly sloppy there by the fielders. A good delivery there. Very good change of pace there by Clint Buckenshaw to end the over. So 17 done, 114 for 6. So the last 3 overs now in progress. Fly Emirates 114 for 6. Krishna Karate is going to be the crucial cog in the wheel here for the Fly Emirates if they are to get to a respectable total. So now it all comes down to this. That is nicely played. Oh, Shami Mali. In fact, that was Krishna Karate trying to look for that 2. But I think he was right. There was quite definitely 2 runs there. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery there. Abdullah Khayani bowling a very good spell here. He's yet to pick up a wicket. He's in the last over of his spell. 3.2 overs, none for 19. Oh, that's short and wide. And very nicely played there by Krishna Karate. But this is going to be very, very interesting. They've gone upstairs. Let's wait for the third umpire's decision. Well, just look at that. This is going to be close. Slightly wide throw on that occasion. Oh, he was struggling at that point, but does he make it? Does he make it? Yes, he makes it. He just makes it in the nick of time. Very good running there by Shamim Ali. And certainly, if that throw was a bit straighter towards the stumps, that would have been a different story. So 3 runs been taken here by the Fly Emirates. Brilliant work, great running shown by the 2 batters out there. So 2 more deliveries to end the over. Good delivery there by Abdullah Khayani, just flighting it outside off. And Shamim Ali, now the new batter. I've seen him play some Bellinger and knocks. Shamim Ali, he can hit the ball hard. He can hit the ball a long way. The Fly Emirates will desperately look forward to some of those big shots coming here. Once again, played nicely down to mid-off. Skipper Danny Pawson cuts it off. 18 overs done, 124 for 6 with 2 overs to play. Down the leg side there, Clint Birkinshaw bowling the penultimate over. So wide and a single, so 2 runs there without a ball being bowled. The Fly Emirates will certainly take that. 126 for 6 in the last 2 overs. If they can somehow manage to get 10 runs and over here, they will get to that 145, 146 mark, which may be just about a pass score, but the Fly Emirates will have to bowl extremely well. Oh, there's a skied. There's a fielder there in the deep, but very well done. Keeps it down to perhaps a couple of runs. Certainly saved a boundary there as well. That was Avinash Karia at the boundary line. Great work by the fielder there in the deep. Well, that ball was travelling, wasn't it? Certainly was travelling. Very good work there by Avinash Karia. So 128 for 6. Krishna Karati 39. Shamim Ali 3. That was hit hard. Oh, thinking of a 2 there. A direct hit and was he shot again? Umpire Shiju from the leg umpire's position says he has safely made it back inside. Oh, that's a good looking shot. A very good looking shot. Great improvisation there. Shamim Ali, this is what he can do. This is what he's known to do, Shamim Ali. Very good with those improvisations. Look at that. Waited for the ball, goes down on one knee and beautifully sweeps it over the square leg umpire's head for a boundary. So every run here by the Fly Emirates is very, very crucial. Shamim Ali moves to 7. Krishna Karati on 40 now. They've done extremely well up to this point. Oh, that's close. That's very, very close. Umpire Akbar Ali has absolutely no doubt. That was missing off stump. That was missing leg stump. That was hitting middle of middle. Just look at that. Once again, great bowling. Oh, that was gone for all money. Shamim Ali, after a little bit of a cameo, unfortunately has to depart back. He's gone for 7. Run a ball 7. 133 for 7, the Fly Emirates. So new batter in is Afkar Amiruddin. He's walked in at number 9. First time I am seeing Afkar Amiruddin represent the Fly Emirates. So it's going to be very interesting to see if he can get some bet on ball, get some few runs here for his team. Last ball coming up of the 19th. He's got to make sure he's got a free hit here, I believe, because last over, if Krishna Karate can take over and hit a couple of boundaries, it'll do them a world of good. So I'd say he can go for a big shot, and he tries for a big shot. It does not make contact. Mid-off cuts it off, just a single. So Krishna Karate still not able to retain strike for the last over. 134 for 7. So last over now in progress. A big, huge heave. Well, he had to go for it, didn't he, Afkar Amiruddin? Krishna Karate, he's been stranded with not much of a strike in the last couple of overs. He's been starved of the strike. He's now looking forward to get to that non-strikers, and Afkar Amiruddin, he's got to try and go for a big hit and just keep running with the shot. Whether he makes contact or not, get Krishna Karate back on strike here for the last few deliveries. Oh, just over the fielder, the bowler's head. Very nearly a caught-em ball. Navalesh Naidu has been entrusted to bowl the last over and nearly picks up a wicket straight away. Got a bit of change of pace into the pitch. Oh, he had to stretch there. That occasion was a bit too high, but well, nevertheless, most importantly, Krishna Karate is back on strike for the Fly Emirates. A good delivery this time again. Plays down to Sweepakawa. They're pushing for a second. Will they get a second? The throw comes to the non-strikers end. And they thought of a third there, but I think finally sanity has prevailed with Krishna Karate back on strike. He's 42 now. He's got 3 more deliveries. How much more can he get? If he gets another 8 runs, he'll get to a 50. And also, he will get the Fly Emirates to that 145 mark. So, can he get a couple of big hits here? Just perhaps go into the second innings with some momentum. Once again, hit hard down the ground. They'll push for a second again. They're coming for a second again. This is brilliant running. Absolutely brilliant running. This is some fantastic running between wickets by the Fly Emirates. Certainly putting pressure on the opposition. And they've got to 139 now for 7. 19.4 overs. 2 more deliveries to go to end the over. Fly Emirates. Can they get a couple of big hits? Can Krishna Karate bring out a couple of big hits? And if he does that, they will get to that 150 mark. Crucial delivery coming up. Oh, that's going to be called a no ball. Where's that gone? That's in fact gone all the way. Well, no ball and a 6 given. No ball and a 6 given. We'll just have a look at that again. Yes, there you go. No ball and a 6. The perfect result. And the 50 comes up for Krishna Karate. What a knock. Take a bow, champion. He's played a blinder of a knock here. Made sure that the Fly Emirates get to a respectable score. They were in all sorts of trouble when he walked out to bat. Now he's got 2 more deliveries. 146. He's got a half century. 50 of 32. This is some brilliant stuff. Gets an outside edge. Flies past the wicket keeper for a boundary. The 150 comes up. And it comes off a thick edge outside the bat of Krishna Karate. 150 for 7. At one stage a few overs ago, the 150 mark seemed extremely unlikely. This last over from Navalesh Naidu has proved to be quite costly here for the Wanderers. 154 now. 150 for 7. Last ball coming up. Krishna Karate on 54 of 33. Can he finish it off in style? Last ball. And is that be called a wide? Yes, it's called a wide. So things going sideways here for Navalesh Naidu here in the last over. An expensive finish for him. 17 runs come off this over so far. And he's still not done. He's still got 1 more ball. 1 more delivery to end the over. Down the leg side. Another wide here for Navalesh Naidu. Well, every extra run being given they have to score it back. The Dubai Wanderers, they have to find a way to get these runs again. So just right towards the end, the Dubai Wanderers losing the plot. Well, that man on your screen, Danny Pawson, he's going to be a crucial cog in the wheel come the batting innings. He's a classic player. So here you go, last ball of the innings. A big shot towards the sweeper cover. They're pushing for a second again. A bit of a yes and no. And I think he's made it home in style, made it home safely. So very good over. 19 runs coming off that over for the Fly Emirates. Navalesh Naidu, well, he'll want to forget that last over. They managed to post up 154 for 7 in the all at 20 overs. Well, thanks to a brilliant batting performance by Krishna Karate. 56 of 34. He's run hard. He's put the bad balls away. And he's made sure that he's given his bowlers something to bowl at. 155 now the required target at a rate of 7.7. This is going to be extremely interesting to say the least. This is going to be a very, very good game, I'll tell you. But take nothing away from the Dubai Wanderers. They're a very good team and I'm sure they will be up here with all guns blazing. Sendil Prabhu and Irfan Arif right at the top of the order, getting a start. But wickets falling in regular intervals, not helping their cause. And then Krishna Karate comes out to bat, 56 of 34. A brilliant performance with the bat. 12 extras enables the Fly Emirates get to 154 for 7 in their allotted 20 overs. So as far as the bowling is concerned for the Wanderers, Navalesh Naidu bowled extremely well in the first 3 overs, and the last over going for 19 runs, not helping their cause. Kamran Shaheen picks up a wicket for 18 runs off his 3 overs. 2 wickets apiece for Avinash Karia and Clint Birkinshaw. But the 12 extras, they've got to make sure the Dubai Wanderers, they've got to try and limit these extras the next time they walk into bowl here at the ICCA Academy. Well, so this is how things transpired. Wickets falling early on. Ansar Hashiz getting the low part of the bat. And then Irfan Arif came and played some belligerent knocks, some brilliant hitting. He managed to get the Fly Emirates innings moving, but wickets kept falling on the other end. And Irfan Arif, a few lusty blows. He's such a hard hitter of the ball. And there you go. That was a run out of Usman Mushtaq, the skipper of Fly Emirates. And wickets just kept falling for the Fly Emirates, and they just needed a brilliant knock here from Krishna Karati right there towards the end to enable them to get to where they really got to. 155. The Fly Emirates, when they finally managed to get there, was a brilliant performance. Great running between wickets by the Fly Emirates as well, putting the pressure on the opposition. And that was a Shamim Ali's dismissal. Great delivery, and that no ball from Navalesh Naidu in the last over enabled the ball to go all the way. Just getting a bit of gas right there towards the end. Well, so we're going to take a short break, and we will be right back with the chase of the Dubai Wanderers. Stay tuned.
So it's going to be a very, very interesting chase now. 155 is the target that is set by Fly Emirates. And thanks to a great batting display by Krishna Chandran Karate, he's the man who's responsible to make sure that that total has reached some level of respectability. Of course, whether it's going to be enough or not, we'll find that out in the next 3 hours or so. Both the openers are in the center. Fly Emirates are getting their team organized. But yes, a good finish in the end. The last over going for almost 19 runs. So the momentum is with Fly Emirates as they go into the break. And they'll be coming out feeling very positive, considering that they were in a lot of spot of bother, losing regular wickets at regular intervals. But Krishna Chandran fought like a warrior and made sure that his team crossed the 150 mark and their bowlers have something to bowl at. Early wickets is going to be the call of the day. And if they can get early wickets in the power play, who knows? This total might be very, very interesting. Here's the first ball. Clint and Kobe on the innings. Bouncer of the very first delivery. Ducked by Clint. Mohammad is the new bowler who would start off proceedings. Good height. And he must make use of it on this good wicket. Once the lights are on in the evening, the bowlers do get some purchase. This is in the air. Oh. It was always eluding the fielder. He did take a dive. If I'm not mistaken, that's Krishna over there. And he lost it to the lights. And a life for Clint. Good ball. Good bounce and carry to the wicketkeeper. As I mentioned, Mohammad is using his height to his advantage. Well, this is flayed away. Over point. For 4. So the first boundary for Dubai Wanderers coming off the bat of Clint. The field restrictions are there and they're making full use of it in the first 6 overs. Some field adjustments going on. Long on and long off are both in the circle. Third man comes up. Third man is on the boundary. And that's a wide. And which results in 4 runs. So a bit of wayward bowling. This was just going away from the wicketkeeper. No chance for him to stop that. And these are crucial runs. When you're defending a total which is not as big, You must make sure that you don't give away these runs. What looked like a pretty decent over has now become one expensive one. Once again, this is in the air, but it'll fall safe between three fielders. So Clint is chancing his arm. And he's moved on to 8. And 13 already. And we've yet to finish the first over. Finally, the first over has ended. And it's been a good, strong start by Dubai Wanderers. The first over yielding 13 runs, 8 of the bat of Clint. Shamim Ali will start proceedings. From the other end. And Kobe Hurft is going to face him. Nicely bowled, but a quick single just padding it to the side. No fielder. Quick call. Fly Emirates need wickets if they want to make a match of this. Yes, they have put 155 or 154 on the board. But the power play is going to be crucial for both the teams. And if you don't pick wickets in the power play, you're behind the game in the middle overs. This one is hit on the pad. But a quick call for a single. Leg byes signaled by the umpire. Nevertheless, the run counts. 15 now. We are in over number 2. Shamim Ali. Can he get a breakthrough? Nicely bowled into the batsman's body, but still the single results. So the scoreboard is ticking along nicely for Dubai Wanderers. Oh, that one came in and beat the batsman. All ends up, takes the outside edge. There is no slip, and that's gone through for a boundary. So a lucky boundary for Clint, but he'll take that. Lucky there was no slip, otherwise he was a goner. But nevertheless, 4 runs results. So 20 now for Dubai Wanderers. Once again pulled in front of square. There's a fielder running around to cut it. Good fielding. Ubaidullah is the fielder. And he cuts that boundary off. But not before the batsmen have taken 2 runs. This has been a good start by the Dubai Wanderers. Yes, that's the nick. And there it is. That's the first wicket to fall. Trying to go for the big heave. Gets the outside edge. And the wicketkeeper does the rest. So Shamim has finally broken through. And the first wicket for Dubai Wanderers falls with the fall of Clint. Caught by the wicketkeeper. There you see, going for a booming drive. Gets the outside edge. And that's the end of Clint. He walks back. And the first wicket falls at the score of 22. So Dubai Wanderers 22 for 1. The new batsman walking in is Danny Pawson, their captain. Shamim's over went for 8 runs and he got the wicket. So they've got the early breakthrough. Mohammad Amuruddin was the wicketkeeper who took that catch. And Mohammad to start his second over. Good line, good carry. So Mohammad Ubaidullah, his first over was a little expensive. 13 came of that. But he's bowling to Kobe Hurft, who's not out on 2 runs. Nicely bowled, right on the money. Equally well played by Kobe. Good cricket all round, but no damage done. A dot delivery. Can Fly Emirates build on this wicket? Get another one. Sneak in another wicket. Once again, played nicely into the covers. There is a fielder running after it. And it's Philip Melan who ties it up nicely. Not before the batsman has taken 2 runs. No breeze blowing today across the ground. It's a little still weather, but still pretty pleasant. There's a nick. There's a nick. And that's the second wicket. So, really, Fly Emirates are getting into this now nicely. And the batsman will be livid. Kobe Huft. That was sure to go to the boundary. And he gets a nick to it. Good diving catch by the wicketkeeper Amruddin. And he's really been in the thick of things. Second wicket to him in terms of the catch. And Dubai Wanderers are 24 now for 2. Two quick wickets falling. And the new batsman walking in is Brannan Worley. So you got two new batsmen at the crease. The captain and Brannan. And really there's some good bowling coming up by Ubaidullah. Trying to put the brakes on the scoring is the best thing is to get wickets. And they've already got 2 in the power play. So this is turning out to be a very interesting contest now. This is in the air again. There is a fielder coming under it. And he's missed that. Fly Emirates have to take these catches. They are putting pressure. Batsmen trying to go for the runs. You feel for the bowler in this situation. These are catches which have to be taken at that level. And really, a lifeline for Brannan, who's just come into bat. And now it's the captain, Danny Pawson, who's going to face the music. Mohammad into his second over. 16 runs have come off his bowling, but he's got a wicket. Oh, this is over the slips. And this will be another boundary. So Dubai Wanderers are taking the risk, but it's paying off. So after the end of 3 overs, here we see the replay. Slashes hard over the slip cordon into the fence for 4. So after 3 overs, it's 29 for 2. Change in the bowling. Shamim Ali coming back to bowl his second over. And that last shot, lucky. They say when you slash hard. And it just flew over the slip cordon and crashed into the boundary for 4. Run rate is right up there for Dubai Wanderers, 9.7 now. It's a fast start, but they've lost 2 wickets. Oh, this is bowled well. Right on the stumps, but I think it's going down leg. So no appeal from the bowler or the wicketkeeper. Yes, that was going down leg side. But the batsman making sure that the ball didn't ricochet onto the stumps. Stops it by his boot. Oh, this is hit back, straight back. But some good fielding there by Krishna. Right on the circle. Single to Brannan. Takes him on to 2. And the captain now to face Shamim Ali, who's bowling his second over. He's also got a wicket. And so far his bowling has yielded 9 runs. Some changes to the field. The third man goes back to the boundary. And square leg also, there is a boundary rider. Once again, cut away nicely, but the fielder at the square leg umpire has made sure that the ball doesn't go through. There's no one behind him. And that's Ubaidullah at point. Once again, this will be another wide going away. The bowler is trying to bowl it away from the batsman's arc, but extras are coming in. One more to the total now, 31. We are in over number 4 now. Required rate is at 7.5, which is not too much. Once again, this is pulled nicely. The fielder behind it. And this is a lovely fielding. Very, very good effort. Three runs, just stopping it inside the boundary line. Every run saved is important for the fielding side. The captain has looked to be aggressive. Once again, beautiful timing through the covers for 4. So Brannan also getting into the act now. Lovely timing. He got to the pitch of the ball and drove it beautifully. Head still. And an awesome drive. No chance for any fielder to cut that. And a boundary for the Dubai Wanderers. It's been an expensive over from Shamim. Once again pulled in front of square. This will be racing away to another boundary. Ubaidullah is running after it, but the chase fails. And back-to-back boundaries for Brannan. And Dubai Wanderers are motoring along now. 42 for 4. Sorry, 42 for 2. And we are at the end of the 4th over. Welcome back to the ICCA Academy. Dubai Wanderers chasing 155 are in 42 for 2. And both these batsmen trying to string a partnership now after losing wickets in quick succession. And it's the captain to face Ubaidullah. Once again, Outside the off stump. Trying to cut that ball. Missing it. And the wicketkeeper, Amurdeen, does the rest. No damage done. But this is a good start by Dubai Wanderers. Their run rate is around 10 runs and over. $113 are required. And they still have over 15 overs to get it. Fly Emirates needs wickets at regular intervals. Here's Mohammad. Once again, bowling into the batsman's body. 3 dot balls so far in this over. He's trying to create some kind of pressure now. Will that play on the mind of the captain of Dubai Wanderers, Danny Pawson, who's trying to be aggressive? He's on 7 of 6 balls. His partner, Brannan, is on 10 of 5 balls. Oh, this is played beautifully. Pulled for a boundary. So the pressure is released after 3 dot balls. Dubai Wanderers are making sure that they are not bogged down by the bowling and keep on going in the power play with boundaries. What's the response going to be from Ubaidullah? There's an edge. It's just missed the bat. So good response from Mohammad after being hit for a boundary. Last ball of the 5th over coming up, and I'm joined by my co-commentator Atik. Very interesting chase going on. 46 for 2. They've got 2 back-to-back wickets, but the captain of Dubai Wanderers is going to be aggressive and is trying to hit every ball out of the park. Here's the next one. Oh, he missed that one. And that's the end of the 5 overs. So Danny on 11, Brannan on 10, and Dubai Wanderers after 5 are 46 for 2.
Well, so good evening back to all our viewers, and a very, very exciting period of play here in progress. 46 for 2 for the Dubai Wanderers. Brannan Wally 10 of 5, Danny Pawson 11 of 9, 2 wickets down. Gonna be very, very crucial that the Dubai Wanderers don't lose any further wickets from here onwards, and the Fly Emirates on the other hand, they'll need to keep picking on wickets here. Krishna Karate has just been introduced into the attack. Played a brilliant role with the bat, enabling the team to get to 150 mark, getting a very good half century as well. 47 for 2 now. 5 more deliveries to go. 5 more deliveries to go in the power play. Oh, goes down the track, goes down the ground. Danny Pawson with a magnificent stroke over the mid-off fielder's head for a boundary. Brings the 50 up for the Dubai Wanderers. And it's come in very good time. It's come in 5.2 overs. They're going at close to 10 runs and over. And just look at that shot. Danny Pawson. He's looked extremely positive from the moment he's walked out to bat. 51 on the board now. 104 runs required for victory. 8 wickets required for the Fly Emirates. They are not going to defend this score. They need wickets and they need wickets now. Watched that like a hawk. The skipper Danny Pawson lets that through. Krishna Karate into the attack, and he has a job to do. Did his job with the bat. Now a job to do with the ball. A former UAE player. Plenty of experience behind him. Oh, good effort there by the field at point, but not able to cut the single. Right now, the Dubai Wanderers are in a very good position as of this stage. Even though, in spite of losing 2 wickets, they still are in the driver's seat. The rate required is just above 7 runs and over. They're going at above 9, so it's been a very good period of play here for the Wanderers. Gets an outside edge, runs down through us that first slip cordon, gets a boundary. The runs are flowing. They are not gonna mind Brennan Wally. Look at that. Oh, there's nothing much a bowler could do. You can just only see with despair and just hope that had you got a slip fielder, that would have been straight down his throat. So 10 runs coming off this over so far. A very good over for the Wanderers once again. So power play overs done and dusted. 56 for 2 after 6. Well, so there's a change in the bowling. Usman Mushtaq has brought himself back into the attack. The skipper, in fact, he's just brought himself into the attack, bowling his first over. Field restrictions have now been relaxed. Fielders have now been spreaded. There is a long off, a long on, a deep mid wicket, a deep square leg, and a sweeper cover for the left-hander. Now for the right-hander, there is a long off, a long on, a deep mid-wicket, a deep square leg, and a deep point. Another single down the ground to long off. Usman Mushtaq also has a lot of experience, played for the UAE in the early 2000s. Going to be crucial that Usman Mushtaq can find a breakthrough, perhaps try and break this partnership. A 35 run stand between Danny Pawson and Brandon Wally, going through very nicely right now. Oh, that's a good looking shot. That was hit very hard into the gap. They might get a couple of runs. Throw is at the striker's end, and Brandon Wally makes it safely back into his crease. This is turning out to be a very, very good innings. Brandon Wally 18 of 10. Danny Pawson also on 18 of 14 balls. Usman Mushtaq has bowled some right lines and just airborne for a second, but no fielders there patrolling that real estate around the mid-off region. So 62 for 2. 6 runs coming out the first 5 balls. Good over here so far by Usman Mushtaq. He's got to finish strong. Bowling to Danny Pawson, who's been in very good form as he comes down the track. Has he got all of it? Yes, he has. That's gone all the way. A very good over from Usman Mushtaq has been spoilt by that brilliant stroke by the skipper Danny Pawson. 6 to end the over. Look at that, getting to the pitch of the ball and depositing it out of the park all the way. So 12 runs come off Usman Mushtaq's first over. Beg your pardon, 11 runs off his first over. After 7, it's 68 for 2. A good looking shot. First ball from Krishna Karate. A very good effort there on the boundary line. Mellon Phillips there, running across from long on. Saves a couple of runs for his team. So 68 for 2. Krishna Karate, can he get a breakthrough here for his team? This is skied. There's a fielder coming under it. Is he gonna get it? Yes, he does. Krishna Karate once again is having a brilliant night here for his team. Runs with the bat. Now getting a wicket with the ball. And it is a big wicket of Brandon Wally. So losing wickets here in regular intervals, the Wanderers. Third wicket down, 70 runs on the board. Brandon Wally departs for 21 of 13. So there's a new batter who's just walked out to bat. It's James Gearing who's walked in at number 5. Oh, good delivery. That was quite pacey there by Krishna Karate. Well, he's had an amazing night here, Krishna Karate. 1 for 12 off his 1.3 overs so far. Can he get another breakthrough? He needs at least a couple more here to actually turn the pressure, put the pressure back on the men in pink. James Gearing, another left-hander. Once again beats the outside edge. This has been some very good, high-class, high-quality bowling by Krishna Karate. What a player to have in your team. A terrific all-rounder with the bat. And now also with the ball, very handy bowler. This has been a very good over so far. Once again, trying to go through that offside there, James Gearing. He's missed 3 out of 3 now. This is turning out to be a fantastic over from Krishna Karate. Just 2 runs and a wicket off the very second ball. Picked up the big wicket of Brandon Wally, who seemed to be really threatening. Who was middling the ball extremely well. Getting caught at the boundary line in deep mid-wicket. Last ball coming up. Oh, gets an outside edge. It's running away down to the third man region. Is Sendil Prabhu not able to keep it inside the play in the field of play? Gets a boundary and a very good over. Unfortunately, has just been spoilt by the boundary towards that deep third. After 8 overs, it's 74 for 3. Nicely dropped just around to the mid-on for a single. So 80 runs required for victory, 11.5 overs. Rate required is just below 7 runs and over. So now if the Fly Emirates can find a wicket or 2 here, that would put a lot of pressure on the opposition. James Gearing and Danny Pawson out there in the middle. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery. Just floating it outside off there. Usman Mushtaq keeping things tight. They'll need a few good tight overs here. Usman Mushtaq certainly can provide that for the Fly Emirates. Sorry, forward defense. So this is the period in which where the Fly Emirates can perhaps try and claw themselves back into the game. You've got to bowl a few tight overs, make sure that they don't give too much room for the batters to freeze arms. And if you can somehow drag it down to maybe limit them to about 25 to 30 runs in the next 4 to 5 overs, then you could perhaps put some pressure on them. 2 more deliveries. Very good over, Usman Mushtaq. Once again, just 2 runs coming off his first 5 balls. The last ball of his previous over went for a boundary. Can he prevent that from happening here? Last ball of the 9th. Danny Pawson on strike. Nicely played there by Danny. Down the ground to mid-on for a single to end the over. A good over from Usman Mushtaq this time around. Just 3 runs coming off it. And after 9, it's 76 for 3. Beg your pardon, it's 77 for 3. So Krishna Karate continues. He's bowled extremely well here. Picked up the crucial breakthrough. Hit along the line. James Gearing hands the strike back to Danny Pawson. The last couple of overs have been quite tight here by the Fly Emirates. Slightly pegging things back. The rate required at one time was going at above 10 runs an over. Now they've pegged it back to 8.5. So this is a good period of play now if they can get a breakthrough, especially of the skipper Danny Pawson, who is now on strike. Oh, gets an edge. Gets an edge, and Krishna Karate once again gets a breakthrough, and it is James Gearing who gets that outside edge. He kept fishing on a few deliveries outside off. He was not able to make contact. This one, a bit of extra bounce. Playing all around it. Gets that slight edge. And the wicket keeper, Ansar Hashiz, makes absolutely no mistake whatsoever. This is beginning to get really interesting now. James Gearing departs for 5. The Fly Emirates are right back in the game. 78 for 4. So new batter is Aaron Wright, who's walked into bat at number 6. And Krishna Karate certainly got his tail up. A direct hit was required. Melon Phillips there. I beg your pardon, that was Nigel Fernandez. Square leg. So Krishna Karate is having a ball tonight. He certainly had a brilliant outing. 2 wickets for 18 runs. So far, 54 runs with the bat. What a night out. What a day for the champion. 3 more deliveries to go in the over. Another dot ball. Tightening the screws here, the Fly Emirates. But Danny Pawson, the skipper of Fly Emirates, he is a class act. He's an absolute champion. And as long as Danny Pawson is out there to bat, it is not game over. It's not over till it's over, to say the least. It's a quick drop and a run down to the covers for a single. Well, I've been joined here in the com box by my good friend Cyrus back here. Cyrus, welcome back. Game nicely in the balance, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 2 wickets when that partnership was going on. And Krishna has pulled things back nicely for Fly Emirates. And really, he's been the cog in the wheel as far as Dubai Wanderers are concerned. Gentle push, but can't prevent the single. And at the halfway stage, it's a very, very interesting contest. 80 for 4 now are Dubai Wanderers. Welcome back. At the halfway stage, Dubai Wanderers are 81 for 4. Usman, the captain, coming into bowl his third over. And Aaron is the man facing him. Oh, beaten all ends up. Really, Fly Emirates are tightening the screws now. The asking rate is at 7.5 runs and over. Still not in the danger zone so far. They keep rotating the strike. But really, the captain, Danny Pawson, for me, is the key over here. He has to bat till the end to make sure that his team crosses the line. Every new batsman coming in has pressure. Aaron Wright is on 3 at the non-striker's end. Here's Usman. Once again, flighting the delivery a little. Has Danny injured himself a little? He has dropped his bat. It's not been a very cool evening. Nevertheless, it's not hot and sticky, so lovely conditions so far. 82 for 4. Still 73 needed. Anything can happen. Oh, this is in the air. There's a fielder coming under it. But we'll have to wait and see whether that fielder did touch the boundary rope or not. We're waiting for the umpire's signal. It was very close to the boundary. It was high in the air. The replay will give us the answer. It was played outside. Oh, this was a catch. This was a catch. No, but the ball hits the boundary. So it will be a boundary and a drop chance. And that too of the captain. How crucial is that drop chance going to be? Krishna was the fielder. You expect him to take catches. He's a very, very good sportsman. He was right underneath the ball. Once again trying to step out. The bowler did see that. Nigel does the fielding. And 6 coming off that over from Usman. 11 overs up. And Dubai Wanderers are 87 for 4. So 4 bowlers used so far by Fly Emirates. And really the pick of the bowlers, Krishna Chandran. Karate, 3 overs for 20 runs and he's got 2 wickets. Is he going to bowl out his 4? Philip Mellon is the new bowler. And he's going to start proceedings. Spin. Pushed into the gap by Danny. He's calling for a second. But there is no second. 88 now. Really, if Fly Emirates can get Danny's wicket right now, they have got the game in their pocket. Danny is the man who is standing between victory and defeat for Fly Emirates. His partner is to just rotate the strike. And that's what he's doing. Good thinking cricket by these two. Giving the strike to the batsman who is in form and has spent time on the crease. Danny Pawson, the captain, leading from the front for Dubai Wanderers. Good delivery, just easing it into the gap and getting a single. So runs are coming off every delivery. I think there are too many gaps in the field and the singles are easy. I think they need to cut the singles, put pressure on the batsman. It's way too easy so far. This one is played from outside off. Once again, an easy two. .92 now for 4. Once again pushed off the back foot. The field is well spread out, so singles are there for the taking. Already 7 of this over. 6 in fact. Fireworks on the background. Once again, the reverse sweep. And that's gone for 6. Beautiful timing by Danny. Really, he's making sure that this innings is not going to a waste, even though they've lost 4 wickets. And 12 coming off Milan's over. 12 overs up. 99 for 4 are Dubai Wanderers. Fireworks lighting up the sky. It's a beautiful spectacle here. Usman to bowl his last over. He's given away 21 runs in his 3 overs, but has got no wickets to his name. And Aaron is facing him. Once again, played down the ground. Sensible cricket. Giving the strike back to the captain, who's on 41 of 28 deliveries. And he's really guiding this Dubai Wanderers innings. Emirates need to get his wicket if they want anything out of this game. Once again, played to square leg. .55 only needed now. This is very sensible batting by the captain. Calling for a second, but there is no second. There's no pressure being applied from Fly Emirates. They need to bring the fielders in. They need to try and create some kind of pressure. The runs are flowing very easily. And the required run rate is just 7.2 and over. This one once again played behind the wicketkeeper. Senthil is trying to mop up. He plays a little bit of football. Manages to return the ball back to the keeper, but not before the batsmen have crossed over for 2 runs. So 2 more to the total. 100 comes up now. 103 for 4 as far as Dubai Wanderers are concerned. And they're doing this in a canter now. A rare dot ball. And this partnership is now worth 25 runs. Once again, swept from outside off. There's a fielder there. Single results. 1 more to the total now. 104 for 4. That's the end of the 13th over. Usman spell has yielded 26 runs in 4 overs. 13 overs up. Dubai Wanderers 104 for 4. Welcome back. Dubai Wanderers 104 for 4. Nigel, the new bowler for Fly Emirates. Nicely paddled down. There is a fielder there. Another single. So the runs are coming easily for Dubai Wanderers. And now they just need 50 runs to win this game. They've got 6 wickets in hand. And the most important thing is their captain, Danny Pawson, is on the crease still. Not out on 42. So he's making sure that he stays till the end. Here he's facing Nigel. That ball kept low. The good take by the wicketkeeper. Can they manufacture a wicket? Can they get Danny out? Once again played. This is a good quick single called. The fielder was in the square. But he can't stop the running between the wickets, which has been a very, very good trademark of Dubai Wanderers. They've rotated the strike. Even though the boundaries have not come, they've made sure that the strike is rotated. And that's what you need to do. If you get 5-6 runs and over, you don't have to chase too much. You're well in the game. Dot ball. Every dot ball counts for Fly Emirates. They really need to manufacture a wicket quickly now. Once again, Aaron steps out. And it's played in front of square. Ubaidullah does the fielding. Just a single. 1 more to the total now. 107 for 4. .48 runs are needed. Trying to be cheeky here. But lucky not to get an edge. That's the end of Nigel's first over. 3 runs coming off it. And after 14 overs, Dubai Wanderers are 107 for 4. Welcome back. 107 for 4 for the Dubai Wanderers. And Philip Melan to bowl his second over. He was expensive. 12 runs came off his first. And Aaron Wright is the batsman facing him. Good fielding of his own bowling. They really need to stop the flow of runs if they want to get any benefit out of this game, but they need the wicket. Once again pulled in front of square, but there is a fielder. Krishna doing the tidy up. This is a good call by the batsman, and they've taken 2 runs. So Aaron Wright and Danny Pawson forming a lovely partnership now. 31 runs between them. 46 required now to win. There's a shout, but he was way outside his crease. The run rate is slowly climbing up now. 8.4 runs and over. The bowling side would want it to get up to 10 and above, and that's when the panic will start. This is flicked nicely for another single. The field is well spread out, so singles are there for the taking. Danny Pawson, 43 of 33. He's playing a captain's knock, making sure that he's there right till the end. He needs to be there right till the end. If Fly Emirates can get him now, that will send the cat amongst the pigeons. Here's Melan. This is pulled nicely into the gap. The fielder trying to stop that. And the ball wins the race. So a timely boundary from Danny. And he's keeping the scoreboard ticking. 114 now with that boundary, and he's moved up to 47. The placement on that shot was very nice. On the back foot, but driven brilliantly. There is a fielder, oh, that's poor. That's really poor. Those boundaries have to be stopped. That's a freebie given to Danny. He'll take it. This time back to the bowler. No damage done. And that's the end of 15 overs. So a very exciting 5 overs coming up. I've been joined by my co-commentator Atik. Atik, 5 overs, 41 needed. Danny's the man.
Well, it certainly is. Thank you very much, Cyrus. So that has been the story so far for the batters as far as the Wanderers are concerned. All batters contributing, but the main man is the skipper, Danny Pawson, who's on 47 of 35. And a very good, ably supported there by Aaron Wright as well, 16 of 18 balls. Going to be very, very crucial that these two keep pushing on and make sure that they see their team through. But right now the game very much in the balance. 41 runs required for victory of 30 balls. 4 wickets down, another wicket or 2 here can certainly make things very interesting. So Nigel Fernandez continues Boz's second over. So Aaron Wright and Danny Pawson have put on a very crucial 37-run stand between them. Danny Pawson approaching a much-deserved half-century, 47 of 35, in what could perhaps be a match-winning knock. A very close call there, but maybe a bit of bat along the way, and also maybe hitting outside the off stump. $115 for 4, 15.2 overs. 40 runs required for victory. Comes down the track. But hits it hard straight down to mid-off for a single. It's been a good chase here by the Wanderers. They've kept things in check. But still it could be anybody's game from this stage. Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery there by Nigel Fernandez. He saw the batter advancing. Slightly slipping it down towards the leg side. Cramming Aaron Wright for space. It's been a good over here by Nigel Fernandez so far. Just 3 runs coming off his first 4 balls. Can he get a breakthrough here? Can he get the skipper, Danny Pawson, who's batting beautifully out there right now, 48 of 37. Well, if he's there, come the 20th over, well, it would be a worrisome sight for the Fly Emirates. So 4 runs of the 5 balls. Crucial ball here. A big shot. He swept that. But there is a fielder there in the deep. They're pushing for a 2. And, well, they needed a direct hit. In fact, Nigel Fernandez not very happy with the effort there at the boundary line. So after 16 overs, 120 for 4, 35 required for victory. So Krishna Karate comes in to bowl his last over. 2 for 20 of his spell of 3. He's bowled brilliantly so far. What a night he's had. Half century with the bat. 2 wickets with the ball. 1 more over. Can he create another magic? Can he get the skipper out here? Danny Pawson, 49 now. Goes down the ground as he found the gap. A very good effort there by the fielder at deep. They get a couple of runs and they made it in time. Well played, Danny Pawson. A brilliant knock. 51 of 39 balls. And he's certainly played a captain's knock tonight. He's put the Wanderers in a commanding position. He's played extremely well. Walked into bat during choppy waters. Turbulent times, having lost 4 wickets. Losing wickets in regular intervals from the other end. But Danny Pawson has played a very responsible knock here. Steadied the ship beautifully. Now he looks forward to getting his team home. It's been a very, very good knock from Danny Pawson. He's always been one of those batters who can be the game changer. A hard hitter of the ball. Proper cricketing shots. Superb cricketer, this man. Oh, good shot there. Good effort there by the wicket keeper. Very nearly carrying it through. Gets a single. Down to the fine leg region. 124 for 4. 3 more deliveries to go in the 17th. .52 required rate. Well, Danny Pawson, he's got a job to do now. Well, gets a boundary. Danny Pawson. Well. Krishna Karate bowled extremely well in the first 3 deliveries. But on that occasion, Danny Pawson made sure that he got on top of the bounce and plays it beautifully into the gap. Great timing. He's washing the ball like a football right now. And he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Danny Pawson. Slight lapse of concentration. Goodness gracious, the pendulum swings once again. And it is that man, Krishna Karate, once again onto the fray. He's got the big wicket of Danny Pawson, who departs for 56 of 42 balls. A very good knock. But just not able to see the team through. How costly is this wicket gonna be? How costly is this going to be? Krishna Karati's had a wonderful night. Danny Pawson departs for 50. Danny Pawson departs for 56. 128 for 5. Krishna Karate youth champion. What a player. Last ball of his spell. And a big shot there by Abdullah Kayani, who's just walked into bat. A little too short on the pads and capitalizes beautifully to end the over. And what a way to get off the mark. 17 overs done. 132 for 5s. We have a look at the replay again. There you go. Very nicely played. The Wanderers are in a very good position. Just 23 runs required for victory now. I'm sure the Fly Emirates will be kicking themselves. Maybe perhaps another 15 to 20 runs short. Could have been a very good score. But this one again, just nicely glanced off the pads. Gets another boundary. Aaron Wright this time. He's been the set batter. He's got to make sure that now he takes the anchor role on. He plays. He makes sure that he sees the team through. The onus falls on the shoulders of Aaron Wright. Moves on to 25 now. 136 on the board. Oh, beautiful delivery. Magnificent delivery there. A dream delivery for any bowler. And on that occasion, slightly dragging Aaron Wright forward. Look at that. Oh, goodness gracious me. Quick work behind the stumps there. Ansar Ashish makes no mistake. And Nigel Fernandez, he strikes. And it's a double blow here for the Wanderers. Both batters, the set batters, are out in the dugout. This game is not over yet. 136 for 6. So Navalesh Naidu's walked in at number 8. Bowled an expensive last over there. So he will feel a sense of responsibility. He'll want to get these runs that he provided in his over. That was very close to the stumps. Oh, direct hit was required. A direct hit there. And he was gone for all money then, Navalesh Naidu. Caught napping. Took a walk down the pitch. Very nearly getting run out. Just look at the body language. Look at the body language of the Fly Emirates. They're all pumped. And oh goodness gracious, he was gone for all money. What an over this is turning out to be from Nigel Fernandez. 19 runs required for victory. He's bowling a terrific over here. Just 4 runs coming out the first 4 balls. Fly Emirates right back in the game. Will they push for a second here? Will they push for a second here? They will. They get it with ease. A direct hit would have been very, very interesting. The Fly Emirates are buzzing right now. They seem to be like a pack of bees swarmed all over the Wanderers. Well, this is really, really hotting up here at the ICCA Academy. Last 2 overs after this. Plays down the ground for a single. Well, still very much in the balance. 16 runs required for victory. After 18 overs, 139 for 6. Well, they say usually the penultimate over is the do or die over. It certainly is the case right here in this game. 16 runs required of 2 balls. This last over, and it just looks like it's going to be Shamim Ali who's back into the attack. And he's going to be a crucial over here for the Fly Emirates. Can they bowl a tight over, or will they succumb to pressure? Just look at that in the background, the Fly Emirates dugout. Tense faces there. Everybody basically at the edge of their seats. Nail-biting stuff here. 16 runs required for victory. But what a cracker of a game we had. Brilliant. Real entertainment. Oh, that's going to be called a wide. Not the best of starts. There was a bouncer way above the height of the batter over the head. Oh, trying to go over the cover fielder there, Navalesh Naidu. But what matters most for the Fly is it's a dot ball. And a dot ball at this stage is like the weight of gold, isn't it? Crucial time in the game. 140 for 6, the Wanderers. And once again, that last over from Navalesh Naidu. Well, that over that went for 19 runs. I'm sure that would be playing in the mind of Navalesh Naidu as well. Because had that been an economical over by now, the Wanderers would have won the game by now. Oh, good delivery. Swinging it into the right-hander. I think that hit him lush onto the gloves. Might sting a bit. Ten more balls remaining. 14 runs required for victory. I'd say still the Wanderers will be the favourites to win the game from here onwards. Two new batters out in the crease. But this game can go either way. This game is not over till it's over. And it's not over till the very last ball. This is going all the way down to the wire. (23) of his 2.2 overs with 1 wicket, Shamim Ali. Can he get the breakthrough here for the Emirates? Crucial ball. Goes hard over mid-wicket region. They're pushing for a 2. But a very good throw there by Nigel Fernandez from the boundary line. Just keeps it down to 1 run. It's not over till it's over, they say. It certainly is tonight. 142 for 6, 18.3 overs. 13 more required for victory. The Wanderers know that they just one hit perhaps from just reducing the gap between the balls and the wickets, the balls and the runs. Good delivery there, Shamim Ali. Just bowling, just doing his basics right, keeping things tight. 142 for 6, 18.4 overs. What a cracker. What an absolute cracker. Oh, he's gone over the fielder, but straight down to the deep third fielder. Just a single. Sendil Prabhu there on the boundary line. He was interested for a second. The moment the ball was airborne. But this over has been a fantastic one. Very, very good over here so far. Just 4 runs of it by Shamim Ali. Now 12 runs required for victory. Crucial delivery coming up. Can Abdullah Khayani get a boundary here? Scored a boundary the very first ball he faced. And for a long time he's been off the strike as well, Abdullah Khayani. Starved of the strike. Now the question here is, would it be a good idea where Abdullah Khayani can perhaps get a single and keep strike for the last over? Or is he going to try to go for a big one? Get a boundary. Remains to be seen. Crucial ball. And Abdullah Khayani goes big. But there is a fielder there in the deep. They stick to 1 run. The right call, the right decision been made. Abdullah Khayani had to keep strike for the last over. Well, folks, stay tuned. We are in to the last over. 6 balls. 11 runs required for victory. Still anybody's game. So Usman Mushtaq has entrusted the responsibilities to his spearhead bowler, Mohammad Ubaidullah. He's got 11 runs to defend. Can he do it? Abdullah Kayani on strike. Crucial ball and a good bouncer. Very good bouncer by Mohammad Ubaidullah. You can hear a buzz around the ground. All the fielders, all his teammates encouraging him, appreciating him. Mohammad Ubaidullah. This is going to be a crucial 5 deliveries coming up. And Abdullah Kayani, I'll tell you, he just needs one shot. And if he gets in the middle of the bat, that's going to travel a long way. They need his breakthrough. For Wanderers, he's going to be the man. Big shot. He's not timed it. There's a fielder coming under it. And he watches it sail over past him. He's completely misjudged that at the boundary line. But the good thing there for the Fly Emirates is it has not gone all the way. He misjudged. He came a few steps forward, expecting the ball to come to him, and then realized it was going over his head. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Completely misjudging that on that occasion. And, well, it was not a boundary, quite definitely. So a couple of runs. Good effort there by the fielder just to make sure that that didn't carry through the fence. But that was a poor judgment, to say the least, by the fielder. He had to make sure that he was just a few yards in. But nevertheless, what's done is done. So 10 more runs required for victory. 4 more deliveries to go. Mohammad Ubaidullah goes full. This time, they've played it. And a misfield. Goodness gracious, the Fly Emirates are beginning to crumble under pressure here. And what a time to feel the pressure and make this mistakes on the field. 148 for 6. 7 runs required for victory. 3 more balls. This game can go either way. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Mohammad Ubaidullah, take a bow, young man. What an over this is turning out to be. He is bowling a magnificent last over here. Just 4 runs of the 4 balls. This is a brilliant, brilliant last over from Mohammad Ubaidullah. Abdullah Kayani on the other end. He knows that he just needs one out of the middle of the bat. He needs one ball to go all the way. Crucial ball here. Crucial ball. Goes down the track. And a single. They've come back for the second. An opportunity. And a very, very good running there between both batters out there. Couple of runs. Good awareness. Very good awareness there by Navalesh Naidu. He made sure he ran the first one really hard. Got to the non-striker's end. And the fielder, had he tried to throw that ball to the wicket keeper at the non-striker's end, Abdullah Kayani would have been gone for all money. So still, it's not over. But Fly Emirates right now seems to be the team right at the top. 5 runs required for victory now. 150 is up for the Wanderers. But all that is irrelevant at this stage, because it is this ball that is going to mean which team is going to come on top. 1 ball, 5 runs. Equation is very simple. You get a 6, you win the game. You hit a boundary, the games become tied. Anything less than that, the Fly Emirates win. Very, very clear instructions here. Who?
Well, so here you go, the last ball. Abdullah Kayani needs a 6. And he's gone off the back foot. Well, that's not going all the way, but in fact, has he got all the way? Yes, he does! Abdullah Kayani, you champion, you beauty! Look at those pictures. The Dubai Wanderers are running out of the field. And he's pulled the improbable. He's done the impossible. Abdullah Kayani, you champion. 1 ball, 5 runs. And Abdullah Kayani comes to the party. Smashes it out of the ground. And in the process, gets a victory for the Dubai Wanderers. Take a bow, champion. But spare a thought for Mohammad Ubaidullah. He's bowled a brilliant over up to that stage. But the last ball, he went short. He went wide. Abdullah Kayani was ready for it on the back foot. And absolutely smashed that over mid-off for a maximum. Look at that. Goodness gracious. What a moment. If there was anybody who could pull that off, it was Abdullah Kayani. And look at that for celebrations. He's pumped. He's absolutely pumped. And the Wanderers have got past the line with the barest of margins. Brilliant stuff. The men in pink. Take a bow. But equally very well played by the Fly Emirates. They certainly gave a good run for their money. Very good effort by the men in blue. Unfortunately, perhaps maybe a few runs short. What a game we had. What entertainment. Entertainment Pro Max here at the ICCA Academy. And thanks to a brilliant performance by both teams that enabled all of us to witness a cracker of a game here at the ICCA Academy. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well, this is just stuff made out of magic, isn't it, Cyrus?
Yes, we've had a massive cliffhanger of a game. What a game. It went down to the last ball. It went down to the wire. And Abdullah Kayani held his nerve. And the shot he hit was brilliant. Not out on 18. We'll go through the Dubai Wanderers batting card. Clint Berkshaw, 14. He was caught by Akfar, bowled by Ash-Shamim. Kobe Hurft got out early on 4. He was also caught by Afkar and bowled by Mohammad. Danny Pawson, the captain, led from the front for 56 of 42. He was bowled by Krishna Chandran Karate. Brandon Valley caught Mohammad, bowled Krishna Chandran for 21. James Gehring caught Mohammad Afkar, bowled Krishna for 5. Aaron Wright stumped Afkar, bowled Nigel for 25. And in the end, the partnership between Abdullah Kayani and Navlesh Naidu of 20 runs made sure that their team got over the line. So Dubai Wanderers at the stroke of 20 overs, finishing this one in style, 156 for 6, and they win this match by 4 wickets. Let's look at the bowling performance of Fly Emirates. Ubaidullah, 4 overs, 1 none maiden, 36 runs and 1 wicket. Shamim Ali, 3 overs for 26 with a wicket. Krishna Chandran was the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 32 runs, 3 wickets. Ushman Mustaq, 4 overs for 26 runs, no wicket. Melon Phillip, 2 overs for 19. And Nigel Fernandez bowled exceptionally well, 3 overs for 16 with 1 wicket. So let's see that last ball. Brilliant. That 6 that came off. And in the end, it was Dubai Wanderers. The highlights going on at the moment. That's the wicket to fall. That's another one behind the wicket keeper. And then Danny got into the act and started hitting the ball to all parts of the park. And in the end, Krishna Chandran was the pick of the bowlers. The edge. Good reverse sweep for a boundary. Krishna coming back again. And he got that important wicket of Danny. But in the end, that stumping, lovely delivery. Ubaidullah, in the end, could not stop that 6. And it was a fantastic victory for Dubai Wanderers off the last ball of the innings. and Kayani take a bow. So in the end, the match summary, 156 for 6 by the Dubai Wanderers, and they win this one by 4 wickets. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the presentation. So the match summary for you. Fly Emirates batting first, 154 for 7. Dubai Wanderers 156 for 6. Dubai Wanderers winning by 4 wickets. And what a match we've had. This is the first of our double headers. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the presentation with Atiq.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 12 of the Arabian Cricket League, which was played between the Fly Emirates and the Dubai Wanderers. Before we begin, we'd like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. The tournament organizer being the ICCA Academy, the streaming partner FanCode, support sponsors 7 districts, the YouTube streaming partner Cricfit, and the broadcast and event partner Sport Ethics. In match number 12, the Wanderers won the toss and electing to bowl first. The Fly Emirates posting 154 for 7, and in response, the Wanderers posting 156 for 6 of the very last ball. An absolute cliffhanger, an absolute brilliant game. The Wanderers winning by 4 wickets. We'd like to invite Mr. Iftikhar Ali to hand over the Arsook.com Player of the Match Award, along with a special gift hamper from Arsook.com. And it goes to Mr. Danny Pawson, the captain of the Dubai Wanderers, for a brilliant knock of 56 of 42 with 6 boundaries and 2 sixes. It was a brilliant knock. Made sure that he steadied the ship when wickets kept falling in regular intervals. On the other hand, it certainly was a captain's knock. Danny, brilliantly played, my friend.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it's just nice to contribute. It's been a while